Good morning, everyone. I request everyone to settle down fast. The guest is already in the principal's office and he will be here in a moment. Students, I request you to settle down and let's not make your parents wait. They want to see you on stage as soon as possible. So it's a request. Students, please settle down fast. Good morning. Please clear the aisle. Guests are on the way. Students and parents, please settle down. Students, please be seated as per the designated seats, as per the USN. A few instruction to the students. You will be coming up on the stage from your left side, that is on our side. You will be collecting your folder and you have to step down from the right side. Good morning, everyone. Please settle down. The guest is here. I request everyone to please rise.
I request everyone to settle down. A very good morning to everyone present over here, respected dignitaries and distinguished guests on the dais, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and the dear students. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to this proud and momentous occasion for the ninth graduation day of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, KLS Gogte Institute of Technology, Belagavi. I am Shivani Avargerimat,
and Abhishek Deshmukh.
Assistant Professor in the Electronics and Communication Department. Our pleasure to serve as the Master of Ceremony for today's celebration. Graduation Day is much more than a ceremony. It is a milestone that reflects years of hard work, learning, resilience, and transformation. Today, we gather not just to mark the end of an academic journey, but to celebrate the beginning of countless new ones. To our graduates, this day is a testament to your dedication, effort, and the dreams. To the parents, your unwavering support has made this moment possible. And to our faculty members, your guidance and commitment shine through in every student present over here. So today, let us honor this journey, celebrate these achievements, and welcome the bright future that awaits our graduates. To begin this special occasion on a graceful and an auspicious note, I kindly invite Ms. Pavani to present the invocation song. Over to you, Pavani. जय जय हे भगवती पुरवार तव चरणों प्रणव जय जय हे भगवती सुरभार तव चरणों प्रणमयि जय वागेश्वरी नाद ब्रह्ममयि जय वागेश्वरी शरणौ ते गच्छामः शरणौ ते गच्छामः जय जय हे भगवती सुरवार ममसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या स्फुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा स्फुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा रसरुचि रुचिराभरणा जय जय भगवती प्रभार अवचरणौ प्रणा अवचरणौ प्रणा Thank you, Pavani, for that serene and a soulful invocation. To formally commence the proceedings of this special day, I now request Dr. Supriya S. Shanbhag, the head of the Department of Electronics Communication Engineering, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Esteemed chief guest, respected principal, distinguished faculty members, proud parents, and our deserving graduates. It is my distinct honor and immense pleasure to welcome you all to this significant occasion, the ninth graduation day of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering here at KLS Gogte Institute of Technology. Your presence here today makes this occasion even more special as we all gather to celebrate the hard work, the dedication, and the accomplishments of our students. We are especially privileged to have with us today our esteemed chief guest, Shri Neelkant Shigihalli, software manager, software manager at NVIDIA. Many of us know him as a highly respected professional in the field of electronics and technology. But today, it is with immense personal pride that I introduce my own batchmate from our own time here at the Department of EC, KLS GIT. It feels like yesterday that we both were students here at the department, and today inviting him as a chief guest for the graduation day at the department seems like a full circle moment and fills me with immense pride. His journey since graduation is a testament to the power of perseverance and a vision to make a difference. Throughout, he has not only achieved great success but has also consistently embodied the values and principles that we strive hard to instill in our students at the department. I am confident that our graduates present here today will be inspired by his story and that his words of wisdom will provide valuable guidance as you all step into your own professional lives. Please join me in a warm round of applause to welcome our chief guest, Shri Neelkant Shigihalli, to celebrate this occasion with us. I would also like to extend heartfelt welcome to our principal, Dr. M.S. Patil, whose vision and unending support has always encouraged the holistic development at our department. Welcome, sir. To my fellow faculty members and the staff at the department, proud parents, and most importantly, our graduating students, a heartfelt welcome to one and all. The field of electronics is dynamic, changing, and the very backbone of our modern technology. From the devices that we hold in our hands every day to the communication systems and automation, all our students here have been molded with the skills and knowledge to innovate and create a change. Your time here at the department with us has not only been about circuits, signals, and systems, but also about developing problem solving skills, ethical responsibility, and develop teamwork. We all at the department are immensely proud to see you ready to embark the next chapter of your lives. This journey would not have been possible without the unwavering support of many people. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all my dedicated faculty members at the department whose guidance and mentorship have been instrumental to shape not only your minds but also your hearts. We also recognize the silent pillars of support, your parents and family members. This day is as much a celebration of your sacrifices as it is of your child's accomplishments. Character, the values, the resilience you have instilled in them at home has been vital in their journey to become the bright young engineers we see before us today. Thank you for entrusting us with their education and also for your essential partnership in their holistic development. Finally, dear graduates, as you step out into this professional world, remember that this is just the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning. The value of life lies in continuous efforts and search for excellence. Embrace challenges, stay curious, and never stop learning. Maintain the highest ethical standards in your careers and use the knowledge and skills that you have gained here at the department to serve the society with sincerity and excellence. On behalf of all the faculty members and the staff at the Department of EC KLS GIT, I thank you for all the wonderful memories and also for adding value to our institution. We all here at the department are confident you will emerge as an enlightened human beings and accomplished professionals. Go out, create your own life, make us proud, and always remember where you came from. Thank you once again. Good luck and enjoy the ceremony. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam, for your warm welcome and for setting a wonderful tone for today's ceremony.
Now, to introduce our esteemed chief guest for today's graduation day celebration, I now invite Dr. Anupama Ahoti, professor at the Department of E&C Engineering, to kindly introduce Sri Neelkant Shigihalli.
Good morning to one and all present here, respected dignitaries, faculty members, proud parents, and dear graduating students. It is indeed a privilege for me as the alumni coordinator of KLS GIT to introduce today's guest, who is the alumnus of GIT, alumnus Neelkant Shigihalli. Mr. Neelkant is a distinguished alumnus of KLS Gogte Institute of Technology. He completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Communication from KLS GIT in the year 2000. He is currently serving as a System Software Manager, Computer Vision SDK at NVIDIA, one of the most influential technological organizations of artificial intelligence. With over 25 years of experience in deep learning, computer vision, GPU computing, and embedded systems, his journey stands a powerful example of how a strong engineering foundation can evolve into global technological impact. At NVIDIA, he leads a globally distributed engineering team working at the Programmable Vision Accelerator. Programmable Vision Accelerator is highly specialized engine that accelerates computer vision workloads at NVIDIA's automotive and edge AI platforms. The SDKs and solutions developed under his leadership today power self driving cars, drones, and advanced robotic systems across the world. Before joining NVIDIA, Mr. Neelkant held senior technical and leadership roles at Cadence Design Systems, AMD, and ETM Systems, contributing significantly cutting edge innovations across industries. His journey reflects the convergence of electronics, computer vision, machine learning, and hardware software co design, a combination that defines the future of engineering. Dear graduates, it was from the same classrooms and corridors that he took his forward, first step towards a journey that now connects GIT to the global world of artificial intelligence and autonomous technology. It is truly an honor to welcome Mr. Neelkant back to his alma mater. With a huge round of applause, let us warmly welcome our proud alumnus and today's chief guest, Mr. Neelkant Shikhalli.
Thank you, ma'am, for the insightful introduction. As a token of respect and gratitude, we take a moment to honor our esteemed chief guest. I request Principal Dr. M.S. Patil, sir, to kindly present the floral welcome and the memento. Thank you, sir. I request HOD, Dr. Supriya Shanbag, to kindly welcome Principal Dr. MS Patil, sir. Thank you, dignitaries.
It is now our privilege to hear from the distinguished chief guest of today's ceremony. I warmly invite Sri Neelkanta Shigehalli, software manager at NVIDIA and one of our esteemed alumni, to address the gathering and share his insights with our graduates. Sir, we request you to kindly address the audience.
Hello, hello, hello. Morning, everyone. Respected Principal, sir, Professor Dr. Supriya, madam. It's proud to see my own batchmate sitting here today. All the faculty, students, and the parents. So today, as such, like I'm more like more than the chief guest here. I would want to say that kind of a big brother who has come back to talk to you and share his journey. Actually, I'm also very much honored be very truly a special moment for me because I never imagined that one day I'll be coming back and talking to you all like this. At least when I was on the corridors of this college, I said once done, I don't know when I'll come back. But after that, every few years I come, I roamed around the campus. But today it's an truly an auspicious occasion for you, all of you, and for me also. So let me start with a few things. What took me and how I could shape my journey in this complex world. So that's how I was told like the world outside is complex. So today I would like to share a few technical and not so technical life skills. And those technical skills and non-technical skills are very important. So for example, my journey began here in the same corridors at the ENC, right? And today to go and design something as important as driving a car without any accident on the roads means it's an immense responsibility that has been here. So I have few themes or the few stories I would say. The first one, the theme is like follow your interest, not your salary. So what I mean really is that my interest for signal processing started here when M.B. Joshi sir was taking my signal processing class, and there were some microprocessor class and the programming class. I never thought all of them will come together. But the whole signal processing made me to made me to think that I should get to the signal processing field. And it was the year 2000 when there was a global downturn, there were job losses, people had got through campuses, they got rejection letters. But still, I said, like, I need to work in DSP. And I don't know what was that madness, but I would say, like, okay, whichever company you join, right? Today, people, when you go out, typically the first question is what company you're going to, what is the package, right? Don't worry about all of those things. I would say, at least for the initial 3 to 4 years, never bother about it. Think about what is your interest and focus on that interest, but put 100% of the time because you are answerable to yourself and nobody else. You cannot put the blame on my teacher didn't teach me or my parents didn't tell me. And now onwards, it's you, it's you, it's you. So that's why I say always don't chase money, chase mastery, chase skills, right? Study deeply, practice it, debate with it, right? And in the end, I'll say how you can use LLM for this also, right? And they are a very good uh, partner to discuss all of these things. You can ask hundreds of questions, it doesn't get bothered, right? Or it doesn't get bored. But at the same time, it's like an intelligent kid who can bluff, right? So you can think that, okay, whatever LLM say, whatever generative AI say, what to believe, what not to believe. But at the end of the day, you have to go to the source of the material and study it. So copy paste of the thing is not going to work. Use it LLM for your studies. That's the best way we can use LLMs to. So as I said, for the first 3 to 4 years, never bother about the salary. Focus on the skills. Focus on the relations that you build in your work, because those relations do talk a whole lot about when people, when they go further, they would refer you. For example, when I went outside the ETM, where I was for 11 years, for me walking into another company was a cakewalk because already I had a good friends or co-workers or seniors or juniors with whom I had worked and who had immense respect for my work, but for not for me, right? They knew this guy comes in, he will deliver. So wherever you go, from the day one, think that you are preparing a resume for the life, not just work that you need to do and it's an early job. No, never. What we are working for is our image, and my work is going to speak for me and get me more jobs further or more respect from the community. And second one is be a lifelong student. So I think today, like I was also there. It's it completes. I'm done. Right? No more studies. All the books I'll keep aside. But that never happened. So today is not the end of the study. So rather, it's going to be a new beginning where the study material is not well tailored for you. Right? It's you have to pick and choose. You cannot say that this something was forced on me. I had to learn anyway. Right? No, it's you who will pick up. So make sure, right? This is going to be the new beginning where you are going to pick the subjects, you are going to study, and nobody is going to be answerable. You yourself are going to be answerable. So I'm repeating this many times because I have seen my cousins or my friends, they turn back to their parents and said, I was not interested in EBE. You asked me to go. No, never. That doesn't, right? Once you are in, you are in. You are part of it, you are part of it, right? Give your 100%. I'm sure you'll love it. And why I say the learning is a lifelong. Every 2 3 years there will be a technological change or a kind of a wave, right? Every 7 to 8 years there will be a major wave shift. In my lifetime, right, when I started year around 2000, the Google just came in. The search engine was a bigger thing, right? And next was mobiles, then the smartphones, then the social media, cloud computing, big data, right? And now, and the deep learning was there 10 years before. Now I would say it's a generative AI. So you would see that the waves keep changing, right? The technology trends will come and go, they will fade away, some will become huge success. But what would help one is that you are focused on seeing what's coming up and what's not so important, and the studying and the way you study. So I would say it's not just learning, how you learn. Learning to learn is going to be the key success and the key skill. So whenever these waves come, there are only two ways. You ride the wave and you are the champion, right? And the other one is you go under the wave, right? So it's not something to scare you down. It's just too important that okay, the waves will keep coming. You miss a one wave, get ready for the next one, right? I never got onto the social media wave, which I didn't believe, but I believed in the computing, computer vision, right? And I didn't know that artificial intelligence would be one thing big day like this. When we were discussing, it's out of my some of the point, but I would like to share. We had our HOD that time, D.H. Rao sir, right? So he used to talk to us about fuzzy logic and neural networks. And that was like year 97, 98. So I used to say like, who is going to use these neural networks? Where fuzzy logic, right? Washing machine, that's all. Where else? But today, like he was so much ahead. He had done a PhD in it, right? So no subject goes out of fashion. It will come back. It will come back with much more force, with a new applications. It's just for people to find it. So the third thing that I want to talk is no task is small and be brave to that, embrace the change. This is my personal story. I joined ECM Systems. At that time, it was one of the leading signal processing company, and it was a dream of any DSP engineer to be in that company. Before that, I was in 11 months for another company. Till I got into there, I was restless. Once I got in there, right, imagine the first day, the task that I was asked to do was the multimedia streaming, whatever the Netflix and other things you see today. So that was my first task. And I said, what a whitewash is this, right? I joined this company with a signal processing. I gave my interview in signal processing. What these guys asked me to do, some streaming player, pocket programming, receiving the packet, decoding and displaying, right? Which I never studied. Being an ENC student, I didn't know about socket programming. The maximum thing I knew was C programming, right? I didn't understand those. But I said, okay, this is the first task. Let me prove myself. So everything was new for me from the first day onwards. And within a few months, we had a streaming player on that time we used to call Palm Tops, and we had it first demo, and that we were showing it a coffee day in Bangalore. So now turning back, if you see, streaming is everywhere. I'll just connect the dot a little bit later. Why even today I use my streaming knowledge, and then after that it didn't stop there. So what happened was right. The dream of a DSP company and a DSP engineer was to become a DSP guy, right? And just I was trying to ramp this project down. And then came a brand new codec in video standard. We now fondly known it as H.264 or advanced video coding. So that is the time, right? I was a little bit getting freed up from the previous project, trying to learn new things. People had seen, okay, this guy can do anything new, right? And they wanted to assign someone to it, to just to start reading what is it, right? And remember, this was not a standard. It was a bunch of papers, which were people saying, how will I do a video coding, motion estimation, motion compensation, some of those things. Today, if we see that H.264 is a very, very famous video codec, and it has stood the test of the time. AV1 and rest of the other video codecs are just beginning to be there, but still H.264 has ruled this thing for almost 15 to 20. And that H.264 really gave me an opportunity to go deeper into my signal processing interest. And that's when the next thing that in ETM we were discussing was about starting our own video codec, video chip. And I was chosen as the software lead for that. And there were the hardware people. So that was my first hardware software co-design. And till date, that came to till date that I'm still a hardware software co-design guy with a bunch of different applications. So what happened to that small thing, uninterested work for me, led me to gain the confidence of people. But today, I use the streaming media player in my car, in the drones, in the robotics. There's multiple cameras, 10 to 12 cameras, they are put everywhere. And we want to receive each of the video stream without a packet loss. When you are watching a video on Netflix, it's okay for a frame to freeze, but not in car. A frame freeze, let's say, for example, for 2, 3 seconds, it's a disaster in the cars. So the whole idea of the video streaming at that time came back to me several times in my life just to prove that the dots do get connected. And all of you, I think, remember it was Steve Jobs, which he said, learn with full interest. You never know when the dots will get connected. So whatever project, big or small, whether interest or no interest, you never know how big and it will come and impact. The more than that, the technical thing that you are learning, it's a perseverance to learn and perseverance to prove that you can learn anything, everything. And that's what an engineer's thing is. You are here to solve a problem, not to know, just go and do what you know. Then came the next wave, that was machine learning and computer vision, right? And soon after the ETM, I was going through some of the research papers. At the time, I understood GPU computing, that we use GPU for anything non-gaming purposes. And they were all talking about heterogeneous compute. That's what created my interest. And at that time, there were only two companies which were working. This time, I was decided to pick my company, not in the beginning. There were only two companies, AMD and NVIDIA, and I said, okay, let me give interview to both. And that's when AMD were the first, and that's how I joined AMD. So that was when I started something on the OpenCL SDK, completely for using the GPU for non-GPU purposes. No, not for gaming. But again, the multimedia, video streaming, signal processing, audio concepts again came in there because with just one single application, I cannot do much. It has to be a whole system. And then after that, the ML. Soon after the AMD, I moved on to Cadence because they were designing a chip for ML-based learning for a multi-core DSP. And that's also interesting story. How they connected with me was I had worked with them as a customer when I was at ETM, and again we were doing a hardware software co-design. So that's how I got into the next my job, and that was my interest. So I went there. So next thing was the NVIDIA. So NVIDIA, by the time we were discussing, right, uh, in 2020 around, NVIDIA was the dominant player. They are not only in the computing business of artificial intelligence, but everything. Today, when you ask me somebody at NVIDIA about me, they don't understand me from artificial intelligence, but they understand me from a sensor person. Anything, everything that runs today on the Jetson platforms, that goes through the PVA, Programmable Vision Accelerator. It's not only for vision, and we are using it for more sensors on a car, be it camera, radar, LiDAR. And that's how I want to come to the next topic of radar. The radar, the last time I learned here was in my 8th sem. After that, I had no business with radar signal processing. I'd left it completely. Just few months back, when we said, what next other than the cameras? That's when the radar thing came in, and it was, I said, okay, we know it, we'll do it, right? That's how we started designing a radar thing for internal purposes. So coming to the end of this whole topic, right? Like The dots do get connected. Every subject I studied, be it digital circuits, microprocessor, DSP, probability and information theory, I should not forget that. That was the one which said, okay, ML is nothing but probability, right? But every subject came back to me in one or the other way at different points of time, right? So whatever you have studied so far, that's good, right? So if you have not studied, go back and brush them up. You never know when it will come. So it doesn't mean that you have to take all the semester books and read now. No, pick and choose whenever you want. What is that you want to read? So remember, from today onwards, nobody is going to ask your scores. Nobody is going to ask, right, which degree, which college, right? So that all ends in the first or second year. After that, it's you, your work, all that is what matters. And my final thought on the LLMs, right? So LLMs are like a bright kid or a bright friend who is in your classroom, right? You go to typically the guy who knows well, talk to him, and he or she also makes a mistake in explaining you the stuff, right? So LLMs are like that. But you understand as soon as somebody says, okay, he's bluffing around, you understand that okay, things are not right. I have to go back to the source or check with another guy. If you're not happy with ChatGPT, you go to Perplexity. If you're not happy with Perplexity, go to right. There are multiple tools. So that's how you should use the LLMs. And the LLMs, one more thing is that never use any of these coding tools just to say it will give a code, right? Just don't copy and paste. That's not the way you are going to learn. Even today, I use Cursor, I use all of these tools I mentioned, right? But I keep switching depending on when I say this is not working for me, I go to the other tool. So you can think that, right? LLMs are there, the jobs would go, new jobs will come in, but it's you how you are going to learn and how do you want to make use of this tool is what is going to make you stick. And that's when you will ride the wave. With this, right, I would like to wind up my thing. Congratulations to all of you. So the world is not so bad outside. It's not chaotic. It's just a reflection of who you are, how you are at your workplace. Try to make good relations, work as well, right? Show up, show whatever your commitment through the work. Make good friends, right? And that's when you learn and keep going and you'll enjoy the journey. All the best and good luck. Thank you, everyone.
It's truly a proud moment for all of us to have an alumnus of this institute sharing such valuable guidance with our graduating students. Thank you very much, sir. To offer his guidance and esteemed thoughts on this significant occasion, I respectfully invite our principal, Dr. M.S. Patil, sir, to deliver the presidential remarks.
Namaskar and very good morning to all present here. First of all, I congratulate all the graduates passing from KLS GIT, from B Electronics and Communication as well as MTech DCN. At the same time, I congratulate all the parents for the trust, the faith, the hardship, the motivation given to your wards as well as trust to GIT. Big round of applause to students and the parents present here. Respected members on the dais, our proud alumnus, and Kihalli, Dr. Supriya, Kanbag, HOD, ENC, faculty members, your students, and the parents. I'll not take much of your time. You're eager to come onto the stage and receive your degrees. But still, being a part of this, I'll deliver my part as the presidential remarks for education. Yes, as rightly pointed by both your HOD as well as the chief guest today, there are certain points. You're from the branch of electronics and communication. But the moment you move out of this hall, when you meet your friends, when you talk to your parents, now or anywhere your own brothers or sisters, you'll be a wonder that they'll be all speaking computer science. Am I sure? Or am I correct or not? The moment you tell which branch you'd like to move in, the word the first they'll come is computer science and engineering. Yes, there is a hype of computer science engineering. The entire thing has been skewed. Computer science and engineering, a lot of fields and many technologies going on. But at the same time, Are you aware of the technological developments taking place in the nation? If you are going through the news, since last 1.5 year or 2 years, most thrust is given on one of the sciences, that is semiconductor industries in India. Therefore, it's not too far. In India, we'll be having large number of semiconductor industries in India. Simple example is iPhone manufactured in India. Now you can see in iPhone it is made in India. I had never thought of that iPhone made in India. So in the days to come, lot of thrust is being on to this given on the semiconductor industry. Therefore, what in a nutshell I can tell is this branch of electronics and communication is the heart of modern technologies. Be it be your mobile phones, be it be your automotive, be it be space, be it be drone, even for your household applications, electronics is going to play important role. When I'm talking electronics, it's just not electronics as sir was rightly telling now. He has a combination of software as well as hardware. Therefore, electronic chip is just not going to function on its own. He has to have a software knowledge also. Therefore, when you step into these industries as a software engineer or as a hardware engineer, you have to be geared up with both these technologies. And now rapidly growing is communication technology, right from 5G to 6G. I don't know when 7G would also come into existence. This is the pace at which the technology is growing up. And therefore, I request all the engineering graduates passing out of this institution to embrace the new technology. You can't stick up to the old technologies. I have learned in my schools, I have learned in my colleges. Let me stick to that. Or this was not in my college, it was out of syllabus. When you talk out of syllabus in the organizations, you're out of the organizations. You have to be always in the syllabus, being out of the syllabus at the institutions. You need to learn on your own. You have to have lifelong learning. The degree what is given by the institutions or the universities, yes, they make you eligible to move ahead in the organizations, to make you eligible as an employer, to make you eligible as an employee, and make you eligible as an academician, make you eligible as a researcher. At the same time, the skill sets are going to play a very important role. Skill set will be relevant as you move ahead in the journey of your professional growth. For not taking much of your time. Wish you all the best in your life. And we'll see that the way we have one of our proud alumni sitting here, we'll have one or many of you coming to the colleges and be part of these celebrations. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful and the inspiring address.
Let's move on to the most interesting part of this function, the PDC distribution. Students, the instructions. Please come onto the stage from the left side. Okay, collect your folder and you can then step down from the right side of the stage. So I request Dr. MS Patil sir. He has some assignments, so I request him to start with the honor of giving the initial. Okay. And students, once you have collected your folders, please go back and be seated till the end of the function. And at the end, we all have to gather in front of the library for the batch photo. To start with, let me introduce and invite the MTech rank holders for the academic year 24-25, Ms. Rutika Kadegannawar. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. He has been awarded the first rank. Next, I invite Ms. Amruta. Students, you can just be in the line and make it fast. Next, I invite Vaishnavi, awarded rank third. Next, I invite the year-wise rankers. For the first year, rank Miss Deepa. Next is Rashmi. Is Veena here? For the second year rank holders, third rank goes to Shivani. Now I invite the graduating students from MTech DCN for the year 24-25, Miss Neha Jadhav. Ladies and gentlemen, let the clap continue. Miss Nivedita. Now I request all the Bachelor of Engineering from ENC Engineering for the academic year 24-25. With a big round of applause and the star of this batch, Mr. Padmaj Lagare, awarded the gold medal and the first rank for the batch of 2025. He is also the year-wise topper of the final year batch, second rank for the final year batch, and the only student getting honors degree as well, apart from the BE ENC engineering. A huge round of applause once again. I invite next rank holder Adarsh. Adarsh Anil Hamannavar, awarded with the silver medal. Let the clap continue for Vishwanath M. Kadpati, awarded with the bronze medal, the third rank holder of the batch. Now I invite the year-wise toppers for the first year of the academic year 24-25. First rank goes to Janavi Santosh Patil, currently in third semester ENC engineering. Next, Miss Kavita Baburao More. Next, we have with the third rank, Miss Sanjana. For the second year of ENC engineering, currently in the fifth semester, Miss Danama Navi, securing first rank for the second year. And she is also awarded with a sponsorship by Sri R.B. Deshpande in the memory of late Sri B.V. Deshpande. Next, Mr. Kedar Sane, second rank. For the second year, the third rank goes to Miss Sabanaj Kadapi. For the third year ENC engineering for the academic year 24-25, currently in the seventh semester, I invite the first rank holder, Jyoti Shivanand Margatti. She has also received a scholarship award given by Srimati S.V. Joshi in the memory of late Shri W.K. Joshi. I invite the second rank holder, Ms. Tanisha Bahubali Patil. And the third rank goes to Ms. Gauri S. Naik. For the fourth year, for the seventh as well as eighth semester, year-wise toppers, I invite Ms. Sumitra, first rank for the academic year 24-25. Padma already being awarded. I invite the third rank holder, jointly holded by Aditya Balagundri and Dhatri Hombali. Now I invite Mr. Mohit Hiramat, who has been awarded with a scholarship award by the batch of 1991. The category being 100% of their scholarship amount, interest of the amount presented to a student of 8th semester excelling in drama, dances, and skits.
Dear students, dear students and parents, my apologies. I need to leave in between the functions. I have to attend one more meeting. Anyway, wish you all the best and have a prosperous career ahead. Thank you.
Now I invite Miss Akshata Revankar for the scholarship award given by Vijay Marine Services Goa by Mr. Suraj Dehlani in the memory of Mr. Vijay. The interest of the scholarship, 100% interest given to an 8th semester student with good communication skills, and also the graduation award. Now I request all the students based on your USN to kindly come up and collect their PDC's folders. And I request Chief Guest Neelkant sir to do the honors. Adarsh Medgut, USN 002. Next, Aditya, USN 10. USN 20, C41 Rishikesh Kohli. Aditya. Aditya. Next, do we have Rishikesh Kohli? I know it. 20 EC 97 Ramesh Mishi. 20 EC 118 Seema Rathod. 20 EC 167 Vishwanath. Vishwanath. Do we have Anmol Nevalgi? Abhishek Angdi. I call Abhishek Hugar, USN 002. Next, Adarsh Hiramat, USN 6. USN 7, Adoni, Ravi Teja. USN 8, Aditi, Subhas Naik. USN 9, Aditya Balekundri. Make it fast, guys. USN 10, Aditya Puri, be in the line. We have Aditya Puri on stage now. USN 11 Aditya Mahendranava. USN 12 Aditya Sankeshwari. 13 Anis Awaz. USN 14 Aishwarya Parushetty. Aishwarya. USN 15 Aishwarya Kagadal. USN 19 Akshata Biradar. 20 Alvin. Alvin A Valley. 21 USN Amrita Kandagave. USN 22 Amshu Gangadhar Hiramat. USN 24 Ananya Shashikan Shivarai. USN 25 Aniket Krishna Kadlikar. USN 26 Ankush Kedarnath Undre. USN 27 Annapurna Prakash Lali. USN 29 Arihant Anand Patil. I request Dr. Supriya Shanbag to do the next of the honors. USN 31 Ashutosh Alasur. Next, USN 33 Asif Ahmed Panari. Next, USN 34 Atharva Dharmatti. Next is Miss Aisha Naushad Arlikatti. USN 37 Basavaraj. USN 39 Bhavani Keskar. USN 40 Bhushan Palkar. USN 41 Chidanand Mahaling Shetty. '42 Darshan Kalkham. USN 43 Darshan P. Kulkarni. We have Dhatri here. Sundama is here. USN 47 Faraz Mohammad Ayaz Attar.
USN 48 Gangotkar Arundhati. Yes. USN 49 Gautam Sheth. USN 50 Harshita Ramesh Sriramlu. We have next USN 51 Harshita Shrikant Joshi. Now I request Dr. Suresh Kuri sir. I request Dr. Suresh Kuri sir to continue with the honors. USN 52 Hirappa Basaraj Santi. USN 53 Javed Manglur. USN 55 Jessica James Lobo. USN 57 Jyoti Channappa Badiger. USN 58 Jyoti Prabhunath Kargi. We have on stage Jyoti Prabhunath Kargi. USN 61 Kunal Sindhi. USN 62 Lakshmi Hulyar. USN 63 Mahantesh Naroti. USN 64 Mahesh Walmiki. '67 Mohit Hiremat. Next we have with us USN 68 Nandish Rajshekhar Kurvati. USN 71 Nidhi Patil. USN 73 Nitin Nayak. USN 74 Omkar Manohar Shinde. USN 76, Pooja Rudragowda Patil. USN 77, Pragati. USN 79, Prajwal Bisenko. USN 81, Pranali Krishant Patil. USN 85, Pratik Paniraj Jain. Thank you, Dr. Suresh Kuri, sir, for doing the honors. Now I request Dr. Bhagyashri Pandurangi ma'am to join us to do the honors. Now I call upon USN 86, Pratiksha Rajesh Hunugun. USN 88, Priya Shiralkar. USN 89, Priyanka Bante. USN 93, Rahul Pandurang Dadanatti. USN 94, Rakshita Patil. USN 96, Ramesh Goni. USN 97, Rashmita Mahadev Chaugla. USN 98, Rehan Lakhani. USN 99, Ritu Thawale. USN 100, Ria Ravi Chavan. USN 102, Rohit Mahesh Halijole. USN 103, Rutuja Vijay Halgekar. USN 105, Sachin Barkar. USN 106, Sachin Ganpati Terdal. USN 107, Sagar Yadal. USN 109, Sahana Ganachari. USN 110, Sahana Gangadhar Gauti. USN 111, Sahana Suresh Kattarki. USN 112, Sakshi Hoskoti. USN 114, Samiha Sayed. USN 115, Samiksha Diwan. Thank you, Dr. Bhagyashri Pandurangi ma'am, for doing the honors. Now I request Dr. Anupama Avti ma'am to continue to do the honors for the graduates. Now I call upon USN 116, Samed Ashok Chaugla. USN 117, Sampath Kulkarni. USN 118, Samruddhi Rajendra Dikshit. USN 120, Sanjana Bhimrao Kulkarni. USN 121, Sanjana Hanumant Telgade. USN 122, Sheetal Jadhav. USN 125, Shivani Jinrale. USN 127, Shri Purohit. USN 128, Sridhar. USN 129, Shreya Milind Golba. USN 131, Shreyas Milind Arjun Wadkar. USN 132, Shreyas Ravindra Hebale. USN 134, Srinidhi Ningappa Pattar. USN 135, Sriram Hundekar. USN 136, Srivatsa Toshikhani. USN 137, Srishti Patil. USN 138, Shweta Gaonkar. USN 139, Shweta Padsundgi. USN 140, Shweta Tilganji. USN 141, Sidhu Prakash Singhadi. USN 142, Smriti Dandgi. USN 143, Sneha Murgod. USN 144, Sonal Pujari. USN 145, Soundarya Gunda. USN 147, Shujan Avti. USN 148, Sujal Manjunath Anvekar. USN 151, Sunil Gowda, Kyaman Gowdar. USN 152, Supriya Umesh Biradar Patil. USN 153, Sushant Mahesh Solapur. USN 157, Tara Rajendra Hiresomannavar. USN 158, Taskin Sharif Gangavati. USN 160, Tushar Tanaji Patil. USN 161, Vaishnavi Angdi. USN 163, Varun Shivannavar. USN 166, Vidyashri Maruti Karabhari. I thank Dr. Anupama Avti ma'am for doing the honors. Now I call upon Dr. Uttam Deshpande sir to kindly do the honors. USN 167, Vijay Chandrakant Satak. USN 170, Vijeta Hundgun. USN 171, Vikas Sawant. USN 172, Vinay Desai. USN 173, Vinayak Kotanhalli. USN 175, Vishal Vinod Karur. USN 178, Vishwas Mahadev Addangi. USN 179, Vithal Sangappa Badgi. USN 180, Vivek Bhajantri. USN 184, Binoy Babu. USN 185, Virangauda Shivangauda Patil. USN 186, Sachin Kumbhari. USN 189, Bhagya Dodgadat. USN 190, Vishnu Shivanand Chauhan. USN 191, Srinivas Sanjay Bakoji. USN 192, Mahantesh Mahesh Redekar. USN 193, Varun Mallappa Mahalingpur. USN 194, Suyog Bhushan Dattar. USN 402, Awais Ahmad Nayak. We have on stage Awais Ahmad Nayak. USN 419, Sandhya Suresh. Are you there? 426, Sujay Katti. USN 400, Aishwarya Ashok Bidkar. USN 401, Ajay Gadivaddar. USN 402, Bhushan Bhartesh Rajapure. USN 403, Bhuvan Bahubali Kadbi. USN 404, Chandrasekhar. USN 405, Dinesh Datta Shalkar. USN 406, Gayatri Deepak Walvekar. USN 407, Manoj Arun Patil. USN 408, Ratika Kathavi. USN 409, Sachin Sridhar Basme. USN 410, Shweta Shashidhar Mungarwadi. USN 411, Sanmita Solapure. USN 412, Suzanne Imam Saab Hulikatti. USN 413, Tushar Ramesh Jadhav. USN 414, Uday Maitre. USN 415, Viresh Shivashimpar. USN 416, Wasifa Addewale. Thank you, Dr. Uttam Deshpande, sir, for doing the honors. Now I request Chief Guest Neelkant Shrigali, sir, to do the honors.
Now I request Prathamesh Raikar, USN 84. Second. Mary Nadar is here. Abdullah Jawad, Samiksha, Shivani Sunagar, Suraj Palankar, Suraj Rotti, Nikhil Chimmal, Sachin Chauhan, Abhishek Karadkar, Akash Kaveri, USN 16. Babu Gada Patil next, USN 21 EC 36. Okay. Ananya Bale Jadhav, next USN 21 EC 23. Just wait, just USN 54 Jay Chaudhary. 54 Jay Chaudhary. USN 80 Prajwal Patil. Next, Prathamesh Raikar, USN 84. Prathamesh Raikar. Next, Sanjana Bagewadi, USN 119. Shreyas Jadhav, USN 130. Next, Srinidhi, USN 133. Wahid. Next, Mohammad Wahid, JC, USN 407. Yes. I call upon USN 6, Adarsh Hiramat. Next, USN 65, Malagauda Hiragudi. Next, USN 82, Pratik Mudakannavar. A big round of applause for the last time.
Before we conclude today's ceremony, I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this ninth graduation day special and memorable. First and foremost, I extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Sri Nilkant Shigirli sir, software manager at NVIDIA and a proud alumnus, for gracing this occasion with his presence and sharing such inspiring thoughts with our graduates. Thank you, sir. My deep gratitude to our principal, Dr. M.S. Patil sir, for his constant guidance, leadership, and support. I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Supriya S. Shanbhag ma'am, head of the Department Electronics and Communication Engineering, for her vision, commitment, and unwavering support in shaping today's program and in nurturing the growth of our students throughout their academic journey. Thank you, ma'am. A heartfelt thank you to all our faculty members and supporting staff for their contributions, coordination, and dedication in making this event successful. To the parents and families present here, thank you for your unwavering support and for being the strength behind our graduates. Your pride today is truly the biggest reward for all of us. And finally, to our dear graduates, congratulations once again. Today is a reflection of your perseverance, sacrifice, and dreams. So, as you step into a new chapter, remember that you carry with you the blessings of your families, the guidance of your teachers, and the love and memories of this institution. We wish you success, fulfillment, and excellence in the journey ahead. Thank you all for being a part of this special occasion.
Thank you, everyone. Now I officially invite the batch of 2025 into the illustrious group of alumni of GIT. Uh, Before we proceed for the national anthem, some instructions. Students, please assemble in front of the library for the batch photo. We can get that done as soon as possible with your support. And after that, all are invited for the lunch.
I request everyone to raise for the national anthem.
जनमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा वंदना अचल यमुना गंगा उत्सव यमुना अब शुभ नामे जागे शुभ शुभ आशीष भागे ताहे भव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय
I request everyone to be seated.
Students, let us gather in front of the library and we will have the batch photo in next 5 minutes.